welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara Jordan, Tammy Turns Pages. I am so glad that you are here and that you decided to turn pages with me today. Today is a pretty special day because, well, every day is special, but I am starting a new vlog today, and this is going to be basically a reading vlog, another reading vlog. This is going to start, technically it's starting today, but probably going to start reading tonight and then come back tomorrow morning and really start the vlog off. But it's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to rain for the next 5 days, which is very cozy, and I just want to lean into that coziness. I have some library books. They're all library books, so this is going to be another library book vlog, but I am going to read some library books and just enjoy the weather and just enjoying the rain and enjoying slowing down and just having a slow kind of, you know, kind of weekend. Let me tell you what we're reading this vlog. The first one is by Neil Sharpson. It is Knock Knock Open Wide. I know virtually nothing about this book. I just know that people really like this book a lot. The next book is Blood in the Water by Tiffany D. Jackson. I don't really know a lot about this except that it takes place in Martha's Vineyard, and I'm ready for it. And it's the summer, but whatever, I'm ready for it. And then the last one I don't know a lot about as well, but it is The Lamb by Lucy Rose. I know this is weird and it's kind of literary fiction, but also horror. So these three, they're all kind of like have horror elements and kind of like thriller elements. So I will be reading these three. I'm not sure which one I'm going to start with, but I'm excited to take you along with me. And yeah, just grab a cozy blanket and let's get started.
Married for over a year. Really?
Hello and good afternoon. It is the next day. Yesterday, my friend Heidi came over and we watched When Harry Met Sally, and then we just like hung out and talked about puzzles and I don't know, had really yummy food, and it was a great time. But anyway, I wanted to, oh, and it started raining last night. And actually it's raining today. It's been raining very, very heavily. It usually doesn't rain this heavy in Southern California, really in Southern California, unless we have like an El Nino and El Nino year, or we have like an atmospheric river, and that's what we're having right now. It was meant to stop, today's Saturday, it was meant to stop on Tuesday, and now they're projecting that because there's going to be another storm system that's coming through. I know weather talking is kind of boring, but anyway, I just want to let you know why. I mean, this is really the main reason of the video, is because it's a really cozy, rainy weekend, so that's why I want to do it. But now they're saying it's going to go all the way till next weekend too, so which is great because then I can just have like more cozy days. I just got out of the shower. Ryan and I went to Starbucks, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on where I'm at in Knock Knock Open Wide by Neil Sharpson. I was able to make it to January 1990. It's page 204, and there's about 320 pages in this book. And I wanted to give you my thoughts so far So this book takes place, I think it starts in 1979 with Etain, I think is how you say her name. She has discovered a body. It opens up with her discovering a body, and she doesn't know. She thinks it's a dead body. So she takes it to her house, and something really crazy and something really supernatural and creepy and weird and eerie happened at her house. And it's probably the best part that I've read in this book so far, because the rest of it is kind of mundane. But yeah, there's a lot of really intense, descriptive things that are happening in that moment. Cut to 20 years later, Etain does not talk about it. She doesn't talk about what happened to her in her house that 20 years ago. She has a daughter now. Her name is Aisling, and Aisling is like a part of like this theater group or whatever, but she's also a college student. She meets somebody named Betty in her theater group at college, and they become friends and then become lovers. She's not like fully out yet, so she's trying to figure out how to tell her family. Aisling wants to, because she realizes like her mom has a lot of secrets and a lot of like things that she's hiding, because you know she never talks about what happened 20 years ago. So Aisling decides to try and investigate what happened 20 years ago without really her mom's knowledge. There's this TV show that they watched when they were younger, when Aisling was younger, but also when the mom was, you know, like 20 years ago, that she thinks has some part or a connection to what happened to her mom those years ago, although she doesn't know what happened to her mom, like, because her mom doesn't talk about it at all. But so she's trying to, I'm at the part where she's trying to find a link between that TV show and what happened to her mom. I'm liking this so far. The first maybe like 50 pages, 60, the first like 100 pages were really action-packed and really like intense and like creepy and eerie, like I said. Very interesting to read. The rest of it is kind of like, we're talking about like the plays that she's in, like at the daughter. We're talking about like her relationship with her possible partner, Betty. We're kind of like seeing Etain's life now, but it's pretty like mundane. Like I said, there's like day-to-day things. It's okay. I wish the pacing would continue at the way it did in the first part, but it's all right. It's looking like it might be right now maybe like a 3.25 because the beginning was so good. I'll let you know what I think. I'm going to try and finish this. I'm going to start a puzzle too right now, and then I think I'm going to keep listening to this, and yeah, just enjoy this cozy rainy day. Also, I wanted to tell you that I got a cinnamon from Starbucks. I got a cinnamon chai. It's completely soaked because I had to run to the house. What did you get, Rye?
So I got a grande pike with cream and sugar.
To keep you warm?
To keep me warm.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of cozy day.
Nice. I'm going to do this puzzle. It's only 300 pieces, but I think I can get it done today. Hopefully, let's see. Fingers crossed. Good afternoon. As you can see, it is no longer raining, which is unfortunate. It's supposed to start again, I think, later on tonight into tomorrow, but I was able to get a lot of reading done. Was able to finish Knock Knock Open Wide by Neil Sharpson, and I enjoyed this. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's definitely a folk tale for sure, a folk horror for sure. It had a lot of like creepy, just like creepy folk story elements to it. But there was like a little bit of a twist too with the reasoning behind what happened originally to Ethan. It was also, I don't know if you guys have ever read Mr. Magic by Kristen White. I think her name is Kristen White, maybe. She also wrote Hide and Seek. Anyway, it kind of gave me some Mr. Magic vibes, and I didn't love Mr. Magic. With some of the stuff in this anyways. But this was okay. It was definitely creepy in the beginning, definitely creepy at the end. The middle, I felt like kind of dragged. I don't think it needed to be this long. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I felt like it was kind of dragging, and I wasn't always like excited to pick it up. So because of that, I think I'm going to give this a 3. Then I was able to start The Lamb by Lucy Rose, and I got to chapter 28, which is page 97, and I wanted to talk to you about how I feel about this so far. So this follows Margot and Mama. Margot and Mama live in the forest. They live in this little tiny, this is also very folk horror as well, just so you know. They live in a forest in a tiny home. Mama has rituals that she has taught Margot. She has people come to her house called strays. She calls them strays, and she gives them food and shelter. And when they are comfortable, she drugs them, and then she, kills them, and then eats them or uses their body parts and makes food. And obviously Margot is witnessing all of this and is part of this ritual that Mama does. They are both outsiders. They do not draw any attention to themselves. Margot is always told by her mom, because she goes to school, to not draw any attention to her. Don't be late to school. Don't answer questions. Like, don't raise your hand and answer any questions. Make sure you get to school on time. Make sure you are following the directions. Nothing that will make her stand out. She's just supposed to kind of go with the status quo. She's very isolated. So is Mama, but Margot is much more isolated. She is trying to figure out if what Mama is doing is right, and if she wants to follow that path. And she is starting to question Mama's behaviors and the things that she does. Mama has I guess they both have another visitor that comes, a stray. Her name is Eden, but she ends up being a little bit different than the other strays. And Mama, this is where I'm at right now, Mama is starting kind of to feel something for Eden and to possibly start a relationship with Eden. Because of that, it puts a strain on Margot and Mama's relationship, and Margot feels more and more like an outsider. So she goes out into the community, which her mom is saying not to do, and starts trying to make friends and relationships with other people. I'm liking it so far. It's very, I don't know, it's giving like, I don't know, when I'm reading it, it's feeling like Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know why. I think it's just because of the spooky woods, and then the little shack, what's the other one? The kind of like Hansel and Gretel, but it's definitely giving folk horror, and I'm enjoying it. I feel like it's kind of giving more than this one was, but yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm liking the characters. I'm really interested to see where this goes and what happens in this story. So I will keep you updated on everything when I get a little bit further into it. Hello, it is the next day, and as you can see, it is not raining. It stopped raining yesterday, probably probably in the morning, and then it hasn't rained since. But we're actually supposed to be getting some more rain starting tonight at about 5 o'clock. It is cloudy. It's just, you know, partly cloudy, and there's some rain clouds in the, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You just never know with San Diego. I wanted to tell you where I was at in The Lamb by Lucy Rose. I was able to get through a good amount of this last night, and then a little bit of it today. Yeah, it's about 3:30, and we have hit a pretty intense part of the book. I don't know if it's the climax. I'm guessing it is. It is pretty crazy. There is a pretty big reveal and twist that leaves Margot and her mom trying to figure out how their relationship is going to move on from this reveal. So I'm on chapter 58, which is page 233. So I have about 100 pages left of this book, and I am like locked in. I mean, locked in after that reveal. Yeah, this is twisty, this is crazy, this is intense, I don't even know how to explain this book. The mom is progressively getting more unhinged, diabolical. And then the daughter is just trying to figure out where she fits, trying to do what she thinks her mom is, you know, wanting her to do, regardless of what happens because of it. It is interesting. This is an interesting book. I'm really liking it though. It's crazy. This is crazy. This is literary fiction at its best. I really do love this kind of like fever dream type of intense, folky, because this is definitely folk horror, and just very like bizarre type of writing. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to try and finish this tonight, and then I'll give you an update tomorrow, and I will move on to my last book for this vlog. I have a potluck coming up tomorrow, and so I need to make some cookies. I'm not gonna make them because I am too busy this week. This is my parent-teacher conference week. So I am going to actually just make the Pillsbury ones, like the double stack cookies with the chocolate chip cookie on the bottom and then like the sugar cookie on top that's like stamped or whatever. I'm doing that. I'm just basically just being super lazy. But yeah, it's supposed to be like your favorite like holiday treat, and those are some of my favorite treats. So I'm gonna make them, and then yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna make them, and that's it. Give you an update on where I'm at in The Lamb. I was able to finish this last night, and it was very, very good. Very weird. Very, I don't know, just really creepy, really bizarre. Like, just, the ending was crazy. There was some twist to, like, at the end, and I was like, what? But, yeah, I mean, I really liked it. It was really, really wild, really crazy, but really, really fun, and I enjoyed it. This is also on the Goodreads choice, like Reader's Choice Awards right now, so that's cool. But yeah, I did enjoy this, so I'm saying 4-star. I was able to start this book right here, which is Blood in the Water by Tiffany D. Jackson. I got a decent amount into it. To chapter 10, sorry, my cat's going crazy. Chapter 10, which is page 118, and I'm liking it so far. It follows our main character, Kaylani. She is a high school student who is not forced, but who is being told to go to Martha's Vineyard, Oak Bluffs specifically, just spend the summer there, I guess. She is reluctant to go because she just wants to be like in New York. And she's also really missing her dad, who is in prison for a crime that she does not think he committed. When she's there, she meets a bunch of people in Oak Bluffs. Oak Bluffs is a predominantly historically Black area in Martha's Vineyard, that many wealthy and just well-to-do Black people have, you know, gone to and lived in for, you know, many years. So anyway, so she goes for the first time. She isn't really loving it, but she you know, she's like, I mean, I'll do it. I'll be here, you know, I'll try to enjoy it. She meets a few people who she's not like crazy about, but she does see one of, it's like a boy, and he jumps off this bridge, and she's like freaks out, and she's like, what is going on? Why is he jumping off the bridge? Like, someone get help. And it's that famous bridge that they jump off of. I think it's called Shark Bridge, because it's like also where Jaws was filmed. Anyway, a lot of history around that. But anyway, he jumps off, he's fine. But a couple days later, someone jumps off the bridge again, we think, and dies. And now she's confused and she's trying to solve that mystery. And that's basically where I ended up. This does take place in the summertime, not in the winter. The hold came through on my library and I just wanted to read it. So, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's feeling really good. It's pretty short, probably about halfway through. Yeah, almost halfway through at this point. So I will update you when I'm finished, and then I'll probably finish off the vlog. I will say it is not as rainy as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it rained last night so hard, but that was after I had updated you guys. And it was also pitch black, and so I couldn't really film that. And then also today it rained really hard in the morning, but now there's not really any rain. It's sprinkling right now, and that's not really that exciting. Tonight it's supposed to rain really hard, and then tomorrow no rain at all. So, and then I think we're supposed to have rain on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but I think once I'm done with this, the vlog will be done. So sorry about that. The lighting also will probably be all over the place because A, it's getting dark earlier, and B, it's raining, and so it's cloudy all the time, and it's gonna be all over the place, and I apologize for that. So anyway, I will try to finish this today, or maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll catch some more clips of the rain before I end this vlog. We'll see.
Thank you for not piling on. I can always count on you.
So I was editing this video, and I've seen it in like a couple other videos that I've had, that when it's nighttime, plus it's getting dark so early, it's dark outside right now, when it's nighttime or when it's cloudy, and obviously like I know this, but the quality of the video is really bad and it's very dark, and I was like, I need to invest in like a ring light or something like that. So I did do one for my phone, and then I also did one for my DJI that goes on top of it, and then now I have another one too, like if I want to use either and I don't want to use the one for my phone or the one for my DJI, I just have this big one. I really did not want to like have to do that, but I really want to create good videos for you guys that are like well lit and like nice looking. So yeah, when I was editing this video, because I've been editing this video, I just realized I need to get some type of lighting, even if it's not like the most expensive lighting or the most like studio high quality lighting. I need something. So this is what we're working with right now, and then let me see if I can show you what the other one looks like. So this is the one that just goes on the phone. All right, and then this is the other one. I'm gonna yeah, that's high. I'm gonna show you what I look like now this way, like the opposite way. Okay, so this is on my phone. I don't love the way this looks. I actually love the smaller one better, but which is like one of these types of things, that. But I know I can control the settings on this one too, the one that is currently on right now. So, all right, this is cold. and this is warm. Ooh, warm's kind of nice. The glare is crazy though. This is brighter and then less bright. And this is the cold. Ugh, I hate it. The brighter cold, which I think works better in like cloudy weather. Yeah. Anyway, so this one feels kind of good. I like the way this one is looking. It's basically dark outside, which you can see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play around with this a bit more. And then also this one too. This one's still on. This one has different modes too. Yeah, see, this one's like really strong. Like I like the way this one looks a lot. So anyway, I'm using the clip currently on my phone, and I just wanted to give you a wrap up of Blood in the Water by Tiffany D. Jackson. This is not my first Tiffany D. Jackson book, and I'm actually currently reading another Tiffany D. Jackson. It's an ARC that hasn't passed the archive date yet. So I've got a couple more weeks before it does that, but that one's called The Scammer. But I really liked this. I liked her storyline. I loved the mystery in this book. You didn't really know what was happening. This is not scary. This is definitely like a mystery thriller and more like a missing person. And it's kind of like, it's definitely summery. Got the summer Martha's Vineyard vibes. It's very like teen detective, but kind of. She takes kind of like a teen detective role, which I really liked. I also really enjoyed her relationships with her friends and her family members and her dad, you know, being very important to her. But I thought this wrapped up really well. Definitely answered a lot of questions. Definitely a little bit of a twist happening, but yeah, just really, really good. So I enjoyed it. Oh, and I probably would give this because of how short it was, I think I would give this a 4.25. I really, really liked Kehlani's story. So yeah. So I have better lighting now, thank the heavens. Sorry that you had to struggle through some of this video. You won't have to do that ever again with any of my videos. I might be overlit, but it's better than being dark. So, but thank you so much for watching this video. And if you struggled through it, again, I apologize. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, your patience. I'm still new to this. I'm still learning, so I apologize. But if you liked my video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, share, subscribe. We have some really fun things planned for December. So, I mean videos. So yeah, if you made it this far, please leave me the Santa emoji. That would be so fitting for what is going to come. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.